Have you ever wondered how the Viking News got started? Good morning, this is Elliot reporting for the EDCO Viking News. Today with me I have Mrs. Hauser to help explain how the Viking News became the news. Mrs. Hauser, who started the Viking News and why?
Well, when I started at EDCO Elementary in 1995-96, a group of sixth graders came up and asked if we would continue to have the news program that my predecessor, Mrs. Teasy, had done with the sixth grade the year before. And she used talented and gifted kids to create a news program, and when the kids asked me if we were going to do it, I said sure. So I was just carrying on with what she had done.
When did it start?
Well, 1995-96, I always do it second semester for the sixth grade because it does take a lot of time, and so we just do it one semester.
What are some differences in production?
Well, it's very different doing the news now than it was then. Back then we had a big video camera that, well, it was on a tripod, but we didn't have good editing software, so we had to tape our stories in sequence. And if somebody made a mistake, we had to back up and tape over the mistake, and there would be all these fuzzy parts in the programs. And the computers were very small then, so there really wasn't very much that we could do creatively. Now, and we branched out. We used to just share it with the school community. Now we share it with the world through YouTube.
Why do we do the Viking News?
Well, there are a lot of reasons to do this project, and for 16 years the faculty has always agreed that it's a very good project for sixth graders because all of the sixth grade participates in the Viking News. Everybody is on a team. Everybody has to be in front of the camera and be a part of the team behind the camera. So that teaches our sixth grade students to work together and to plan. We also teach them the process of sharing news. For instance, we have to edit the news, we have to adjust to situations that come up at the spur of the moment. We have to learn about being really accurate with the information that we share. We also learn to use new technology through the editing software and digital cameras and all of those things. But the most important thing I think that we learn is to communicate with a broad audience. The audience within our school building, but as I said earlier, the world.
How long will the Viking News go on?
The Viking News will go on just as long as we can make it go on. I would expect that whoever succeeds me, whenever I decide to retire, will be asked to continue with the Viking News.
Well, there you have it. Thanks, Mrs. Hauser. This is Elliot signing off.
Edward Colesberg Elementary teacher Mr. Goss has moved from teaching 4th grade to 6th grade this year. With me today I have Mr. Goss and one of his students from both grades, 4th and 6th, Hannah Hess, to ask some questions. This is Haley reporting for the EDCO Viking News. Mr. Goss, what do you like teaching about 6th grade?
I really don't like anything about it. The students are not making it fun for me.
Hannah, what do you like about having Mr. Goss as a teacher?
He does fantasy sports with us, and baseball and basketball, and he gives us a challenge.
Mr. Goss, what was different about being able to teach these two grades?
Well, I really enjoyed 4th grade. 6th grade I don't really enjoy.
Are you sure you don't like teaching 6th grade?
I'm just kidding. I'm really fortunate to teach here. I really love teaching 6th. I really love teaching 4th. Kids are great. And I hope I can teach here for a long time.
Sounds like some pretty interesting answers. This is Haley reporting for the last Viking News of the year and also the last year for 6th graders to be at the elementary. This is Haley signing off.
On May 31st, 2011, the EDCO 4th through 6th graders are going to the track in Edgewood for track and field day. Hi, this is Marissa reporting from the EDCO Viking News. Mrs. Easer, the gym teacher, told me that the events that are going to take place are the 50, 100, 200, and 400 meter dashes, and the relay race. The field events that are going to take place are the long jump, softball throw, and the football punt. The 4th and 6th graders are going to be at the track in the afternoon and are going to eat lunch there. Today I'm going to ask Cayenne, a 6th grader from EDCO, some questions on her favorite events. What events are you going to do?
I will be participating in the long jump, the 100 and 200.
This is Trevor reporting for the EDCO Viking News. Today's lunch is a hot dog with bun, french fries, fruit in a cup, and ice cream. Yum! Today's weather is not like Wednesday's weather. We might have showers and thunderstorms with highs in the mid-70s and 60% chance of rain. This is Trevor signing off.
Edgewood Colesburg Elementary teacher Mr. Gast has moved from teaching 4th grade to 6th grade this year. With me today I have Mr. Gast and one of his students from both grades 4th and 6th, Hannah Hess, to ask some questions. This is Haley reporting for the EDCO Viking News. Mr. Gast, what do you like teaching about 6th grade?
Oh, 6th grade, I really don't like teaching it. It's just really not that fun.